Hello everyone, welcome to Telangana Exam Center. This is me Sayyid Shujatullah, your educator. Today we are discussing the fourth model question and answer. This is a very important question and many of the aspirants basically are unaware of how to write this particular question. They get confused because it is so much to write and at the same time it is very hard to begin also. So that is the reason I have come with this particular question so that I will give you how to approach this question and write very excellently in your examination. So you can see here what is written. Discuss the role of science and technology in social and economic development of a nation. Very important for group 1 TSPSC, or you are writing Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission or UPSC or any state PSC. All the Indian subjects are very common to all the PSCs and UPSC, so you can be a part of me. Okay, right. Now let us see how to write this particular question. This area I have already discussed in all my model question and answers. So if you are aware of this, please skip for 1 minute, then you can join me again, right? Okay. So model answer should be how it should be. First of all, it has two things, part 1 and part 2. Part 1 deals with presentation of the answer. Definitely your answer should have introduction, body of answer and conclusion should be there. Then you have to address the question. Addressing the question is very important. Why? Because what is given in the exam in the question, role of science and technology with regard to social development, with regard to economic development. So you have to connect S&T with social applications and economic applications. This is called as addressing the question at the earliest. After that only you can do blah blah, but you cannot do before that. That is important. Okay, addressing the question, adequate content. You cannot just write like S&T is important for health education like that. Okay, you cannot give very generalized and very commonly understandable thing. It is very important that you substantiate your answer in a better manner. Try to write some data, try to write some initiative, try to use some examples which are very relevant and which is aligned with your question also. Adequate content is also important. Okay, like if you're writing something like biotechnology helps in gene therapy, writing this is not enough. Biotechnology helps in gene therapy where a defective gene can be replaced or can be recombined to have a very normal gene. If you tell the objective of that particular thing, no, that is called as adequate content. Otherwise, will not have any kind of basis to give marks. Concept clarity should be there. If you're talking about 3-parent baby, or if you're talking about INSAT or navigation systems, etc. So you should be very clear that, okay, INSAT, GSAT is for this purpose, cryogenic engine is for this purpose. You should be aware of it. You cannot just say that cryogenic engines are just used in the GSLV upper cryogenic third stage. Okay, then after that, you don't know what is happening with regard to that engine, and there is no relative comparison with scramjet, ramjet, turbojet kind of engines. You cannot do that. So you should be very clear that what you want to write with regard to your question. Okay, no over explanation. Basically it happens when the aspirant is not having better command on the particular subject or the particular concept. So he start to over explain again and again. It generally happens. And whenever there is a possibility is there, you have to definitely integrate flowchart diagram in your answer. Current affairs linkage is important. If you're writing about INSAT or GSAT communication satellites or navigation satellite, recently we launched another navigation satellite. Okay, so if you're given a question in that way, so you have to represent the current affairs also. Quoting report, data, survey whenever required from the economic survey. And I have to tell you, my dear students, economic survey 2024 to 2025 has a separate chapter on space sector. So one question is from there is very sure. Relevance to present time of Telangana, at least you have to relate it to our Telangana. Like if you are discussing the role of science and technology, ICT is one of the important area. So in our Telangana, we have been taken lot of initiative with regard to e-governance, m-governance, me seva, RTA wallet is there, T-app folio is there. Recently we also launched grievances redressal with regard to the road maintenance, Rasha app, which I have already discussed in the Telangana current affairs. So very important that you have to correlate S&T development. You have to come down. You have to descend down from the national level to the state level. Then obviously handwriting should be not big, not small, should be medium size, medium words should be there. Okay, underlining of important areas and words are important, subheadings are important, space and time management is again very important. Obviously you cannot write how much you want because your paper will be of 2.5 hours at most, right? Let us start the approach of the answer. Before going into the discussion, I will like to tell you that TSPSC Group 1 mains test series and admissions have started. I will be giving you these particular papers. Okay, these are the various important features of it. Make sure that you please be a part of it. And if you want only Telangana subject test series and the mentorship, I will be very happy to associate with you. Along with that, I will also like to tell you that in any of these chapters, if your syllabus is not done, or if any chapters are there which you have not at all read or you might have missed in your classes, that knowledge gap series or subject gap series, whatever is there, no, that particular lectures also will be given to you. So it's like a coaching plus test series plus your complete mentorship. So I'll be a part of that particular program and connecting you 1:3, 1:1, not all of them. I will be there with 1:1. I'll evaluate 1:3. So this is the basis of it, so that a personalized, okay, I'll give the experience to you and it will become more qualitative and more accessible from your point of view also. Then Telangana current affairs, no doubt about it. If you're not aware of the current affairs of Telangana, then it is very difficult to crack the first paper, whether the group 1 prelims or group 2 first paper or group 3 first paper, basically based on this. And it's not just current affairs, I also include Telangana economic survey, Telangana budget, Telangana GK also here, so it's a must. So to buy this course, it's already there in the description. To buy this course, you can just call me or you can visit www.telanaganaexamcenter.com. Let us start our discussion. Okay, now it is very easy to understand. Please look at here. Okay, the question is very simple now. Role of SNT. Role of SNT. So you are going to write one introduction, how SNT is doing in our lives. You are going to write the broader aspect about it. Just imagine a point here. What is the role of Kisan drones? So you might say that, sir, it reduces hardships. You might say that, sir, it increases efficiency. And with the help of drones, sufficient amount of water or fertilizers will be supplied, so productivity. So you are going to write this in the introduction. So with the help of science and technology, we are able to connect to our friends very easily with the help of what? Mobile phones. Okay, industrial sector has seen productivity. We are able to see what? Nutritional enhancement with regard to the crops in the form of biofortification. So you are going to see in the introduction, you are going to write a comprehensive way in a way that actually science and technology at the end, what it will give, that you are going to write. Then you are going to write social applications. After writing social applications, economic applications you will write. Then you will end your answer with a conclusion. You will always say that whenever SNT or IT related question comes, you always need to write that privacy security is there, data security aspects are there, okay, deep fake technologies are there. All these have to be taken care of by a regulatory and a stringent mechanism, like that you have to write in the conclusion. SNT is not just if suppose with regard to the space can also be weaponized, can also be militarized. Why? Because we can also put missiles on the space and can threaten the world also, right or wrong? Yes. So these are some of the important aspects you can write in the conclusion, the drawbacks of SNT, and you can end by saying that government should make regulatory measures, should keep a tap on checks and balances in order to not have this remove these particular obstacles or bottlenecks. Along with that, ensure privacy, security and safety of the individual. And also government should collaborate with the benchmark type practices across the world, along with that across the various United Nations organizations. Like that you can write. In introduction, you are going to write the end of what actually SNT gives. Here you are going to write social and economic applications. I will tell you what is the social applications. Let us discuss. In social applications are those applications which are actually helpful for masses. From the village level to the mandal level to the city level to the state level to the India level, all the individuals will be benefited. This is called as what? Social applications. When we talk about economic applications, we are talking about how the technology can integrate what? Can increase our GDP, can increase our wealth, can increase our money supply, etc., so and so forth. Okay, can increase our productivity. This comes into what? Economic applications. I hope this is clear to you. If you're writing this is more than enough. Okay, so let us discuss our answer. Introduction. Okay, this is our introduction. Science and technology are widely acknowledged to be essential components of social and economic development. Very true. Science and technology are integrated into social and economic development. We know there are two major aspects to S&T role. First is scientific development can help tackle many of the problems of developing countries like India. How means we can provide health services, telecommunication, practo is there, healthify is there, like that. Creation of physical infrastructure we can able to create with the help of technology. Metro is there, bullet trains we are working on. We are working on multimodal transportation system. We are working on nuclear energy, nothing but a physical infrastructure. We are establishing nuclear power plant. We are establishing what? Satellites. Okay, so physical infrastructure we can create. Safe drinking water, defluoridation, chlorination, all that we are doing. Food security. With the help of high yielding variety of seeds, we can also increase the quantity of food. With the help of that, we can reduce the food scarcity in the country. So you just understand that in a very bigger manner we have used. This is how we are able to fulfill the demand at the faster rate. This is the first aspect. Second aspect, let us see. Second aspect is technological change lies at the corner of economic development. Obviously, remember this point when the technology changes. Remember another thing that I will tell you what is the meaning of technology, which I will also put you in the short. Technology is something when you use a machine, when you use a equipment, when you use any tool, with the help of which you are able to do your job better than before. Okay, better than before. Maybe your hardships might have decreased. Maybe the effort that you are putting might have decreased. Maybe the productivity might have increased. Maybe the quality might have increased. Imagine this point. So already whatever you are doing the task, if you are enhancing that particular task, then it is called as what? Technological change. Let's just suppose I have told so many things to you now. If I am writing on the board, smart board, if PPT itself is not there, and if I am writing on the chalk piece board or with the help of marker, this particular discussion would have taken what? 1 hour of time. But with the help of this PPT, I can able to put all the sentences here, and I am only able to speak. With the help of this, what is happening? The faster communication and the efficiency of my lectures will increase. So instead of 10 chapters, I can able to complete 20 chapters a day with the help of technology. I guess this is clear to you. I will give you another example. Okay, what is the meaning of technology change? Once upon a time, suppose we are having a orange. Remember this point. We want to make a orange juice. Once upon a time, we used to do like this. So just imagine that a person in a day can do 500. In a day can do 500 like this. Okay, and here safety is not there, hygiene is not there, sanitation is not there. You may be feeling yuck to eat also, right? Drink also, right? Yeah. Now just imagine the point here. After that, we got juicer, right? Just do it. Clear or not? So what happened now? In 1 hour you can do 500. So what happened with the technology means at the time you are very manually you are doing. Now you are doing with increased technology. So what has happened? The productivity has increased, the efficiency have increased. You are able to serve the more people. That is how the demand is able. You are able to create the demand, right? So technological change is very, very core to economic aspect of any nation. The more the technological development is integrated into production processes, more the supply of goods and services you can see. New products and services with increased productivity and quality also. The role of science and technology are wide ranging from society, environment, economic, human development, and so forth. All of them we can discuss one by one. Okay, health and now let us see the first one here. I did not put it as a heading. Okay, it is a heading. Health and medicine. With the help of S&T can help in prevention. Obviously, we are able to prevent by before diagnosis only, blood tests, urine tests, etc. All that we are able to do. Diagnostic services are also the treatment of diseases, ailments. Okay, and integration has led to faster communication. Okay, with the help of MRI is being sent on the WhatsApp. The surgeon is able to see the MRI, recommended. You are doing on practo, etc. so and so forth. So what is happening here? You are able to prevent the diseases. You are able to diagnose the diseases at the earliest rates. Okay, पहले कैसा होता था? अगर आप ब्लड टेस्ट देते थे तो आपको बोलते थे 3-4 दिन के बाद रिपोर्ट लो. नाउ यू आर एबल टू टेक द रिपोर्ट इन विद इन 2 hours also, within 8 hours also. By evening you will get on the online भी आ जा रहा. Otherwise you have to go and you have to take. Or Vijay Diagnostic and all the people are actually giving online also. The faster communication, the next day you can do the consultation, you can prevent the diseases also, right or wrong? Yes. Okay. In invention of wearable devices like heart rate, oxygen, oximeter, etc., monitoring of body mechanics. So if your heart rate is decreasing, you can understand that, okay, I'm not well. If oxygen levels are decreasing, you can understand that. So we are able to early detection. It is called as what? Early detection. Okay. ECG. Scanning technology has made diagnostic easier and faster. Emergence of biotechnology is able to cure genetic diseases. Okay. So the more of it I'll discuss in our main question and answers. Okay. I have also given here education. You can see the education. Okay. Here you can see that with the help of education, we are able to transmit the education to the remotest area with the help of teleeducation. Satellite DTH channels are there. Zoom. You can just many OBS channels are there. So teleeducation, like as a quality lecture, if I say that about me, it will look very awkward. Suppose a very good professor is there. Okay, he lives obviously in what? Hyderabad. If you ask him to go and tell the lecture in Nizamabad or Warangal, will he go? He will not go. So here the students are actually lacking the particular expertise of this particular professor. Okay, and those who are there in the remote and rural areas basically are what? Not having that much of knowledge or expertise. They will only go there, or the nearby whoever are there will be appointed there. Okay, with the help of teleeducation, like my lectures are there. Anyone in any part of the country, we are getting the uniform information from me or not? Yes. So uniform information is disseminated, uniform quality is there, everything is uniform. So there is no bias whether you are in rural area or the urban area. Obviously here the limitations are there because they should have the 3G, 4G or 5G whatsoever. Okay. So importing teleeducation to the remote rural areas during disasters like COVID, non-discriminatory. So I am not discriminating anyone when I am giving the lectures like this. Unbiasedness, no bias, uniform, same to same content is flowing across the channel. Online and distance education empower the poor families, especially women, because this is very costly, because very cost effective. Why? Because just you have to put the recharge and you can watch the lectures. Okay, you don't have to give lump sum 40,000 rupees for the coaching, etc. Happily you can use the recharge and you can use it. You can learn from it, cost effective, and can be accessed through smartphones. Budget 2022 has proposed to launch 100 new DTH channel. I am recording this lecture in 2025, but I am taking the budget 2022 because at that time 100 new DTH channels were launched. Why? Because if any time another COVID comes, no, our rural false student will be getting what? All the information, education without any problem. Disaster management inside 3DR, dedicated meteorological satellite. We know that when the cyclone is moving towards India, okay, when it is coming, when it is hitting, we know about it, how the flood situation is there, how depth it is. We know all this with the help of what? The satellites only. So pre-disaster phase will get the information. Post-disaster, what measures to be taken, rescue and research operations, all that can be possible with the help of what? Space technology. Then ICT and computers, I don't have to tell you what actually you are doing on the mobile phones is ICT. Okay, once upon a time, if you are finding something on the Google, it will like slowly browsing. Now, at a time, it can browse and give you the results within 1 milli fraction. Why? Because the processing speed has increased, the data mining has increased, the data collection has increased, right? Okay, and faster computations are happening. Life became very easy. We are able to communicate worldwide, quicker ways to interact with the people, quicker ways to connect with the help of Facebook, Insta, seek help, gain access to the information, hands-on. There is nothing but just put your hand on the mobile phone, on the laptop, all information is available. This is called as hands-on information you are getting. Google, Chat GPT, World Wide Web, all these has made our life better with regard to communication. Agriculture, I don't have to tell you, agriculture sciences, fertilizers itself is an innovation in agriculture which increases what? Productivity. I'm talking about chemical fertilizers. Science and technology has serious problems in the developing countries that they are able to solve with the help of food security. How can we forget the great green revolution, which is actually output of a SNT development only. High yielding varieties of seeds we have developed. High yielding is nothing but one seed will before giving 10 grains, now one seed will give 1000 grains. These seeds are called as high yielding. Okay. So with the help of that, and PM Modi ji has also launched PM Kisan drones. That has led to hardships on the farmers. Farmers don't have to go all that area and do the irrigation or do the fertilizer spraying is not required. Just put in the drone will do equally. I'm getting more faster way because there are things that I need to only give you the concept. The theory you can easily read. Okay, when you join the course, I'll give you all this material for sure. Industrial development, the use of machines for the manufacturing, sorting, loading, offloading, moving and carrying. Just go to a bigger supermarket like Best Price or Metro. You will see that how many machines they are loading, they are removing, they are putting, they are sorting, they are picking up, bottling. All these are possible with the help of what? S&T only. Robotics have come, artificial intelligence have come. Interjunction of robotics, kiosk has reduced boredom among people and ensure high quality and error-free products. Like just imagine on the chips I have to paste Balaji brand sticker. So that is my work. How much I will be bored in my life by doing this. That's why robotics with the help of machine you can replace what? Boredom. Remember this point. Okay. Banking and finance, new buzzword is there, fintech, GPay, Google Pay. Okay, all these are actually a part of what? S&T development only. Conclusion, let us see. Thus, technology is interwoven. Technology is interwoven. Remember this point, with the help of chat box have repeatedly become the norm for the customers to interact. So now once upon a time, if I want to take any information of a particular product or service, I have to call and ask them what it is. Now, the chat box itself is chatting with me saying that what do you want, which course you like to have, okay, what is your expectation, what is your price range. So chat box, online multi-mode banking system, mobile, internet, laptop, tablet, you are able to use banking and financial products in any of the platforms. Our payment systems, payment and settlement have, like with the help of GPay we are able to settle the payments, our debts, okay, transferring the amounts with just one click away. So S&T is there in completely banking and finance. The name itself, fintech, tech is there already. Thus technology is very interwoven in every aspect of our life, dear students. But the advancement in technologies is leading to emergence of bigger and newer global issues like global warming, climate change, excessive use of chemical fertilizers, cyber attack, information loss, violation of privacy, security. Drones can be put in your window and people can see that what you are wearing when you are undressing, dressing, etc. So threat is there. Health issues due to pollutions, loneliness, addiction. Because of this technology only people are watching OTT hours and hours. Thus technology is rightly called as double-edged sword. Therefore technology advancement should be directed to create more jobs. It should be pro environment, pro people driven objectives and remove this loneliness, addiction, etc. so and so forth. Thanks a lot. I hope this is clear to you. Do join the courses for awesome writing in your examination. Take care. Bye bye.